Watch this video that has really sparked reactions. The video of a Okimbaloye and Peter Obi and using this man as a yardstick. Alimodu Sheriff, the one a lot of people are alleging that he knows much about Boko Haram. Listen to this.
You see, following the interview that Peter Obi had with Seun Okimbaloye some days ago, where Seun was asking some stupid questions, some ethnic profiling questions, I was actually expecting him to ask questions, profound questions that will give us insight into Peter Obi manifesto as against next year presidential election. But he was asking some sensitive questions. And the reason for this is because Peter Obi has always been at the center of national conversation. Reason also for being that he is an Igbo man and the only voice from the southeast, crying from the wilderness of the southeast, the only voice they want to silence by all means. They have silenced Nnamdi Kanu and they want to silence Peter Obi by all means. And the funny thing about this is that the influential Igbos, they are blinded to this. They are not seeing it. And I pray that God opens their eyes so that they could rise up to rally around Peter Obi by all means. Peter Obi is the only voice emanating, crying from the wilderness of the southeast. If they silence this guy, the impending danger ahead of you guys, you can't see. Look, the only reason why they cannot really perpetrate their evil now is because of the fact that Peter Obi is still a voice. Anything they do now is going to talk because it's known everywhere. It's influential. And you see these three guys here, I don't want Nigerians to take them serious. They are nothing but APC mirror agents, cheap laborers looking for cheap validations. They are designated to blackmail Peter Obi. And I just pity them, misguided fellows. This one here is nothing but a chameleon looking for Saudi Arabia validations. He's the most dangerous guy I ever seen. That is my own opinion. If they put Sultan here, they put Reno Mokri here, I will choose Sultan. So Nigerians should not take them serious. And in that interview, Seun was actually using Alimodu's Sheriff perception. A Fulani jihadist, somebody who is alleged to have created Boko Haram, a financier of Boko Haram. Up to today, that guy has not submitted his document to ICC for investigation. That is who Seun is using as a yardstick for Peter Obi and for the Northerners. Seun asked, he said, Alimodu Sheriff said that Peter Obi will divide this country if he becomes a president. I mean, listen to it.
Well, there are those who do not think that you've got what it takes to unite the country. You just mentioned uniting Nigeria. On Politics Today, the former governor of Borno State, incidentally, when he left office was about the time that you were entering to become governor of Anambra State, and he mentioned to say that...
No, I was there before I left office.
Yeah, so just, I mean, he was exiting, your tenure coincided at some point. You were in office at some point when he also was in office. So he said, people should not look in your direction because you will divide Nigeria, that you do not have what it takes to unite Nigeria. How do you react to such a statement?
So that's directly opposite of what I would do. I will unite Nigeria. And I know what it takes to unite Nigeria.
And what will that be?
Sheriff. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Alimodu Sheriff.
Alimodu Sheriff said, if you look at my record, what he said is opposite. At the onset, while he was still governor, I was there at the onset of this Boko Haram issue. His own brother was killed. So I traveled to Borno State to condole him. When people don't want to go there.
See, first and foremost, who is Alimodu Sheriff to speak for Peter Obi or to speak for the Northerners? The last election, a number of states in the north voted for Peter Obi. A number of them, they came out and voted for Peter Obi. So I don't know why Seun will be using this guy as a yardstick for Peter Obi. It's an insult. And I'm going to be quick to say this. If Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria today, it's not going to divide this country. I think the guy will further unite the country. That's what I'm seeing in him. And if he decides to divide this country, glory be to God. Glory be to God. Everybody will go their own way. That is just it. So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't really see anything Seun was trying to get out of that interview because we are expecting him to ask, reasonable questions that will make us to know Peter Obi manifesto and what he intends to do if he becomes the president of Nigeria. Not to be asking some irrelevant questions that are ethnic profiled in nature.
Yes, I saw the video of Aisha Yusufu that says, that she was irritated with the interview of Peter Obi and Seun Okinbaloye. That what kind of questions are those things? These are just repeated things. But this particular guy is saying he's not even happy with the way and manner that Seun was even asking Peter Obi this kind of question, that who is Alimodo Sheriff in the scheme of things? Who is he in the first place that he will be comparing with Obi, and Obi will not be explaining. I thought this guy was saying the other time that all Igbo should support Tinubu, if not that the plan of the Hausas and what have you is not going to be so funny and what have you. But I don't know, he's making a U-turn again. But invariably what he's trying to say is that that interview was uncalled for. Do you really believe that? Do you think so? That it's not even Alimodu Sheriff? That the question they're supposed to be asking are just so different from the reality on ground. Alimodu Sheriff, that has a lot of baggages on him, is the one that you're not using as a benchmark. Can he even speak on behalf of the North? I don't understand. Whatever that pleases everybody, do whatever that pleases you, because as things are going, a lot of people are just like everybody's on their own. That's the way I see it. Because from the look of things, from now to eternity, it seems a lot of people already have their mindset, and nothing is going to change about it. Okay, he talked about Reno Mokri, Daniel Bwala, and this other one, Reno Mokri, Daniel Bwala. Yes, and the Jadin you that one safe. Just say who be that one? That one safe, no be person who say that they even all of them are just bunch of what I cannot even describe. So the interview is just not what a lot of obedience are really happy with. Of course, this guy is not an obedience, because he's trying to be neutral. But what do you think in all of this? Let's know in the comment section.